confined in the Rutherford County Jail. For incident reports, Kim Ledford of Ellenboro reported obtaining property by false pretense, and Charles Lane of Rutherfordton reported financial card fraud and obtaining property by false pretense. That's all for the incident reports. For arrest reports, Destiny Murray of Spindale was arrested for unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. Heather Whitener of Forest City was arrested for failure to appear. And Christy Cooper of Forest City was arrested for failure to appear. And that's all on the report for this morning.
Deputy Holland, we appreciate that report, and you guys be safe today.
Thanks, sir. You have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Bye-bye.
Deputy Holland with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. We'll check in with the 911 Communications Center after I tell you about a fine company here in Rutherford County, and that is Southern Carpet. Now, Southern Carpet, they know how real life can be. They know the kids can make a mess, and they know that the dogs can track in mud, and that's why they carry floors that will stand up to the day-to-day like Target Flooring. They have the widest range of flooring products that are both beautiful and resilient. Right now, you can find out more about these fabulous flooring products at Southern Carpet in Forest City. You'll find some excellent pricing as well. You'll find the perfect floor to fit your home and your budget. Hurry and take advantage of the great deals and choose from the excellent selection of Target Flooring only at Southern Carpet, 1512 West Main Street, Forest City. Visit them on the web at www.southerncarpet.net. Give them a call, 245-0310, or go by Facebook and give them a like, and I'm sure you'll be glad you did.
Hot temperatures on the highway can be brutal on your automobile. RS Speedy Lube is there to help keep your automobile running clean. Keep the oil changed regularly. They'll check the fluids and vacuum the car. Next door, get the service you need on brakes, radiator, exhaust, CV joints, and radiator flush. RS Service Center also includes service on big trucks and campers. For the best car wash, it's the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash. RS Speedy Lube Service Center is a complete service center inside, outside, and down under Railroad Avenue, Rutherfordton.
14 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Saturday morning, caller on report. Our next stop is the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center. With us is the always alert Marie. Marie, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. What's on the report for us today?
Okay, in the past 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office 911 Communications Centers processed 487 911 and administrative calls, which consisted of 45 for EMS, 17 for rescue. For law enforcement, the Sheriff's Department had 153, Forest City had 90, Lake Lure had 14, Rutherford had 20, and Spindle had 67. For fire calls, Ellenboro responded to a motor vehicle accident, Forest City responded to an industrial fire alarm, Lake Lure responded to a motor vehicle accident, and Sandy Mush responded to an industrial fire alarm. And that's all I have for the morning.
Marie, are you a mother?
Do what now?
Are you a mother?
I am.
See, what I've been told on the greatest of authority that your kid has something great for you tomorrow. Now, see,
it'll be tomorrow night.
If they're listening, see, I just put them in a tough spot, so now they've got to live up to it, see.
That's right.
I just did you a favor.
You did.
You're welcome. Thanks, Marie. You have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Marie with the report from the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center, letting us know what's happening in the communication world, dealing with all our fire, ambulance, EMS, police, and all that good stuff. We'll check in next with the Lake Lure Rumbling Bald Fairfield area. As I fumble through that, we'll check in with them in just a few moments and find out what's happening up that way.
The Recliner Center is happy to introduce new styles of Spring Air mattresses. Some come with the cool gel that you're going to love. Remember the days when you could flip your mattress? Well, Spring Air is now offering the flippable mattress. Check out these for a really great night's sleep. The Recliner Center is needing to make room for some new styles of lift chairs, recliners, and sofas, and you're going to get some special deals on the floor models and extra inventory in the store. Now, you always know you get the best deals in town at the Recliner Center, and now's the best time to go go shopping. Check on the inventory of new recliners, sofas, and lift chairs coming in. Now, some of the styles have a new water-repellent fabric. Water beads up instead of soaking into the fabric. Leave it to the Recliner Center to offer you the best choices and best prices. Ask to see the new wall hugger style furniture. Hours are Wednesday through Friday 9 to 5 and Saturday 9 to 2. The Recliner Center on Cooper's Gap Road in Rutherfordton.
17 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Saturday morning. That finds us at the Lake Lure Fairfield Rumbling Bald area. With us is Homer. Homer, good morning.
Good morning.
How's everything going up that way?
Going pretty good. Just slowly getting the morning started. Gonna have a busy day, busy weekend here at Rumbling Bald. Currently, it's kind of gray, cloudy skies, kind of a light drizzle. Top of morning, temperature-wise, sort of mild. 60 degrees at midnight. Currently 58. It looks like in the rain gauge we had about close to a half an inch of rain. Got a wedding today, one tomorrow. Got a couple of golf groups here, so it's pretty busy here at Rumbling Bald. Got a couple of small announcements. Lake Lure Baptist Church is having a yard sale today, May 13th, from 8 o'clock until 1. That's at the Lake Lure Baptist Church on 6474. Also, Bills Creek Volunteer Fire Department's having their spring fundraiser. It's a bake sale, plant sale, silent auction, and that's already started. It goes from 7 o'clock until 2 o'clock. They're having breakfast. They're having barbecue sandwiches for lunch. So a lot of people likes to get out to yard sales. If you're looking for some, there's a couple up this way. It's going to be a pretty busy day here at Rumbling Bald in the Bills Creek, Lake Lure area.
I think if you can withstand just a few minutes of the drizzle this morning, your yard sale will be a huge success.
I don't think the rain puts a damper on a lot of people's yard sale. They're going to go regardless.
I don't think it does either. I was looking this morning at some yard sale pages, and there was one in the subdivision, and my wife's like, but it's raining. I was like, look, these people don't care.
Yeah, I come by Bills Creek on my way to work, and there were already a few cars out there now, so I believe it's going to do pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I believe it will. Well, Homer, is that going to wrap up things for this weekend?
It's going to wrap up things for the weekend.
All right, Homer, we'll talk to you again next time, and you guys be safe up that way, and we'll talk to you next time.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Homer with the report from the Lake Lure Fairfield Rumbling Bald area up around Lake Lure. It always does a fine job on the report. You can catch Steve usually on the morning reports with Jim Bishop from Monday through Friday. Steve usually does the report from there, well, except for Fridays, and Homer usually covers that on Friday. Steve's a great person also. We'll continue with our trip around the county. We'll check in next over in the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. We'll speak with Sue Price coming up next.
What makes a good radio station? Local involvement, complete news coverage, sports, constant weather updates, talk shows, contests, today's country hits, and yesterday's memories. Come to think of it, I guess you're listening to it. WCAB.
I made us appointments to get vaccinated.
I already got the flu vaccine.
There are other diseases we can protect ourselves from. I don't have time to get sick or take care of a husband who doesn't listen to his wife.
I do a lot to stay healthy.
Well, so does Bob, but he's still got shingles, and Lena got whooping cough.
Don't wait. Vaccinate. It's one more thing you can do to stay healthy. To learn more, talk to your healthcare professional. Go to cdc.gov/vaccines or call 1-800-CDC-INFO.
21 minutes after 7 o'clock, and we'll pulling up into the yard over there in Miss Sue Price's house. We're going to knock on the door and see if she's home. Sue, good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm doing good. Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District, for those of you that don't know that. Sue Price, been on here for many years.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how many, but it's been a while.
I was thinking of garnering a guess, but I would probably be entirely wrong. So it's been a long time. I know that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've got 54 degrees this morning. It's cloudy. I don't believe it's raining right now, but it is cloudy out there. We got rain last night, and that's good. We take all we can get because we were dry for a long time there. May be dry again, too, before it's over. But anyway, we take what comes and enjoy it. Let's see, I got one birthday on my church calendar today for L.V. Green, so I hope L.V.'s going to have a good day today. He has a lot of health problems, but we hope he'll have a good day. And don't have anything on my personal calendar, and the other two are blank for today and tomorrow, too. So not too much celebrating going on this weekend over here. Let's see. Well, First Brown does have a birthday tomorrow for Sudie Shepherd. So, and in my announcements, let's see, Fairview will be having their Memorial Day tomorrow. Memorial Day, Mother's Day service. And then they'll be having their spring revival, and that'll start on the 21st and go through the 24th. So a good revival coming up at Fairview. And First Broad will be having Faith Walkers 4 on the 21st, and they'll start at 6 o'clock, so I'm sure that'll be a good singing. Concord Baptist Church on Old U.S. Highway 74 in Bostic invites you to their Memorial Day weekend gospel singing that starts Thursday, May the 25th at 7 p.m. An old-fashioned singing. They're going to have the Chuck Wagon Gang and Land of the Sky Boys, so two really good groups. And you can come early at 5 o'clock and enjoy a good hot dog supper. Only $6. All you care to eat, featuring all the trimmings and homemade desserts. And the serving starts at 5 o'clock. Carry-out's available. Then you can go on in the church at 6:30 and enjoy an old-time hymn sing. And the groups start at 7 o'clock. I don't know which one will start out, but anyway, they're both really good. And so far, I believe that's the only announcements I have. Monday night now will be our club meeting at the Golden Valley Community Club, and we have a special speaker. She's from the Community Blood Center thing, and she'll be talking about that. So all you club members and anybody else is welcome to come. And that starts at 7 o'clock with supper, potluck supper, and then the speaker. So come on out and enjoy. And I guess that's all I got this morning, Todd. It's just calm and quiet over this way and looking for a good day, and I hope you'll have one.
All right, Sue, thanks so much, and we'll talk to you again next time.
Okay,
thanks.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sue Price with a report from the Bostic Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District, letting us know what's happening over that way. Don't forget, coming up later on this afternoon, or this evening, I should say, Atlanta Braves baseball. Braves versus the Miami Marlins. That'll be game 2 of the 3-game series versus the Marlins. They came out ahead last night, 8-4, breaking, I believe it was a 7 or 8 game losing streak. Braves came out victorious last night, so hope they can continue their winning ways, or they're going to come up a little short headed into October, if you know what I mean. They're not going to have any playoff contentions or anything like that. So Braves need to get on the ball. We'll do that this evening with the Miami Marlins. Game 3 of that series will be coming up tomorrow after Spencer Baptist Church and the Obituaries will join the Braves versus the Marlins in the 3rd game tomorrow. We're being kind today to Jake Tony. He lives over in Boston, works at Baxter. And if you see Jake, wish him a happy birthday today. He is celebrating a birthday. So, Jake, happy birthday. I hope you have many, many more. We'll continue with our morning call-around report right after this.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide daycare services for an aging parent or loved one. Rutherford Life Care can be just what you're looking for. Rutherford Life Care offers adults a safe and fun place during the day for medical monitoring, nutritional meals, and daily activities. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. Call them today and let them answer questions you may have. That's 288-1697, 288-1697. Rutherford Life offers a staff of professionals who show the love and compassion that you entrust your loved ones to. That's Rutherford Life Care Services, located on Thunder Road, Spindale. Again, that phone number is 288-1697.
Paralyzed Veterans of America, National Service Officers.
We've got an entire generation of men and women who have seen war. They're going to need voices.
Paralyzed Veterans of America represents them.
Changing lives, building futures. That's Paralyzed Veterans of America. To learn more, visit pva.org. A public service message from Paralyzed Veterans of America.
27 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Saturday morning, May the 13th, and we're going to head up to Union Mills and find Brenda Kelly, who says Super Saturday. Brenda, good morning.
Good morning on this Super Saturday. It looks like soup outside.
Yes, I was thinking it looks a little bit like soup. I had some that I didn't eat one time that looked about like today. Didn't look too appetizing. Hopefully the sun will come out and all this will move away.
What's the chance of rain today?
Well, the forecast, let me look at the new updated forecast. Let me log on to the WCAB Weather Center here and find out the latest. Gotta get my login going on. Get my pages going here. Well, I love these smartphones, don't you?
Well, I know nothing at all about them. I don't have one.
Give me a smartphone. Give me a dumb person trying to run a smartphone. That don't work sometimes.
Just don't work too good. Huh?
Here we go. We got a 30% chance of rain this morning, then partly sunny with a chance of showers this afternoon. Highs in the lower 70s.
Well, that's not too bad, is it?
We can go to the hourly forecast, which is says that let me look for some rain here. Looks like the rain's going to partly sunny around 3 o'clock this afternoon. The rain's going to pick up. Well, I don't look like it's got any chance of rain in the hourly forecast, so maybe just a passing shower, if anything.
Well, good.
It's supposed to be clear overnight tonight and sunshine all day tomorrow. So hopefully we'll just see the clouds. They'll start breaking up on toward mid-afternoon, I guess. Maybe they'll just move on out of the way and be done with it.
Yeah. I know it's Memorial out where my mom and daddy and brothers and sisters is buried out at Spindale, and I always like to take the flowers down there on Saturday afternoon because it's hard to get up and get ready for church and take flowers down there and then drive all the way back up wherever you go to church at, the big church. So.
Now, Memorial Day is not till, what, the 29th, that's right.
That's National Memorial Day.
National Memorial Day, yeah. A lot of churches have different Memorial Days, yeah.
Yeah. I know, I think Centennial United Methodist Memorial is tomorrow. I know Spindale City Cemetery is tomorrow. And at Cool Springs, I think, cemetery is tomorrow. And next Sunday, I know it's at Camp Creek, and then the Sunday after that is at Macedonia. So it's just whenever the church chooses, I reckon. I don't know.
Yeah.
To remember the ones that's gone on. So
there's a lot of churches around here getting away from some of the old traditions and don't seem the same anymore.
I know it, and I don't know why. I think one of them is they don't have the dinners anymore, and that's what. But one of the reasons they don't is people don't go to church anymore. There's a lot of people don't go to church. They should be in church.
That's right.
But there's a lot of people that don't. You look at your churches today compared to 25 years ago. You couldn't hardly find a seat if you was a little bit late coming to preaching or Sunday school. It'd be hard. But nowadays you can find a seat anywhere.
Now this is in my lifetime, and I can remember this. And I'm 40. I don't know how old I am. 40 something. 40.
5.
You'll be all right.
45, yeah. 45. I was born in 71, and I got a birthday coming up in September, so I'll be 46 then, so that'll be right, 45. But I remember at my home church, Sandy Level Baptist Church, I can remember going to a revival meeting, and we got inside the door, and the auditorium was full, the choir was full, and there was people sitting down the walls. They were standing, and they got us some seats, and we sat along the back wall, and they got so many people there, they opened the windows in the church, and people were standing outside the windows listening to the revival. More people than that church could hold, and people still coming in wanting to hear the preaching. And
do you see that nowadays?
And I guarantee you now, you couldn't pay $50. You couldn't pay 50 people to go to a revival nowadays.
I know it.
It seems like
we've not had a revival at our church since I've been there because people's hearts ain't right. You got to get right within yourself first.
There was an old preacher there. I don't remember who. I think it was. I can't remember who the preacher was, but some fella told me sometime back. When he said, now, when that preacher got to preaching, he said the cows across the road got to repenting. He said they got to moving and repenting now.
But no, people just, they've got away from church. They think they don't need it. But I got news for them. When this life is over, you ain't but one or two places you're going to go.
Some of my,
you're going to go up or you're going to go down.
Some of my grandmother's people on my grandma Kaiser on her side of the family, the Huntleys. Now some of them was a lot of well-known preachers around here. Brother Wade Huntley was one of them. And of course his brother Buck Huntley. I remember going to the I don't know where it was. It's called camp meeting. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
Somewhere up in the upper part of the county. Yep, somewhere. It's Green River Camp meeting, I think it was. Now, we had to park in a field and walk to this tent, and there wasn't no place to sit down. And I remember hearing Buck Huntley preach, and they called him the dean of the mountain preachers. Now, that man could lay
it on.
He could, boy. I've got some of his. If you'll search the internet, if you remember Buck Huntley, if you search the internet, there's a site that has some of his old sermons that they've recorded and uploaded to the internet. Now, Buck's been dead for many, many, many years. And when you hear him get to preaching, you think, boy, that's him.
yeah, we need more of that today. That's right. But people get the Bible says there'll be a falling away of people just I don't know. But anyway, it ain't like it used to be.
Look around the world. If you don't believe the end time prophecy from the Bible is being fulfilled, you need to step back out of your little cocoon, out of your safe place, and look around at the world, and look at what the Bible says, and look at what's going on.
That's exactly
and if that
right.
confuses you, you can always call O.A. Fish, and he'll explain it to you.
There you go. That's right. Well, let's see. I've got 50 degrees on the front porch. We've had a half an inch of rain overnight. And there's one of my birthdays today. I cannot pronounce the names. I've never even seen it wrote like this. I have no idea what it is, but I will spell it when I come to it. We've got Alicia Gaddy Vega, Sean Frazier. Well, this is actually an anniversary. I don't know how to. It's ERROL and JEWARI Gibbs. I don't know if that's Earl and Gerald Gibbs or Jerry or what, but I probably murdered it, but that's the best I can do. Brent Harden and Robbie Harden. And tomorrow, on the 14th, we got Elena Bird, Ellie Camp, Eva Camp, Steve Roberts, and Paisley Hayes. I don't have any on Round Hill or Macedonia, so we hope all these people have a great old big day on their special day. I hope all the mothers have a great old big special day on their special day. And in ways of announcements, we got a buffet breakfast at the Gilkey School Community Center as we speak, Todd. It started at 7 a.m. and it'd go to 10 a.m. Adults are $6, kids 6 to 12, 3, 6 and under free. It's all you can eat, sausage, bacon, liver mush, gravy, biscuits, and all the trimmings. Also, they're having a outside yard sale. You can bring your own tables and set up, and this will be every second Saturday. It runs along with the breakfast. And for information, you can call 429-9075. And other than that, I don't have nothing.
Well, that's enough, I believe.
Yeah, something to do. That's right.
Lord, yeah, if you can't find nothing to do around here, you ain't looking hard enough, what I say.
That's exactly right.
Well, Brenda, I hope you have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you again next time, I guess.
Okay, catch you later.
Thanks.
Brenda Kelly with the report from the Union Mills Fire District. We'll continue to check in with Herman Jones down in Cliffside. We'll do that next.
Across our state, we're listening to customers like you, and we're working hard to build the brighter energy future you and your family deserve. That's why we're making smart investments to improve reliability and prevent outages, to recycle coal ash and use more clean, renewable energy like solar, and above all, keep energy affordable now and in the years ahead. We're Duke Energy, and we're building a smarter energy future for you. Paid for by Duke Energy shareholders.
The American Academy of Dermatology.
7:38 or 22 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock. Every which way you want to look at it, it's the same either way. They're down to Cliffside with us this morning. Herman Jones. Herman, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Todd. You well and happy, you say?
I'm well and copacetic. I don't even know what that means.
But you don't, y'all were talking about transportation a little bit ago, of going to church and all. I can remember back when I was, say, 5, 6, 7-year-old long in there, we used to walk to church, and I'll guarantee you it was 7 miles either way.
Yeah, that's about right.
And the church would be, I've seen it when we were having a revival, when they all couldn't get to church. They had the windows raised and people standing in the looking in, listening through the window.
Yep, I remember that when I was a kid. I remember that happening one time where I used to go to church over there.
Well, you can't tell. People's too busy now. I reckon got too much money. They didn't have no money back then. Didn't have no car, so I reckon the Lord just blessed us too well. What is the date?
Today is May the 13th.
All day long.
All day long, almost into tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Let's see, I've got Moselle, Alex Abernathy, Richard Jenkins, and L.J. Martin having birthdays today, and tomorrow being Sunday on Mother's Day. It'll be, I'll have Steve Spouse and Kenny Rock Bridges having birthdays tomorrow. Hope these folks all have a good day. I guess you're going to have a good weekend.
Yeah, I'm not going to do a whole lot. Got family coming in tomorrow. We're going to cook and eat and fellowship. And other than that, I really don't know.
You know, we cook now and eat rather than used to. They'd have just have everybody bring something in and we just spread it all out. Eat.
And eat like a king, I'm telling you.
Oh man, some of that. Ooh, you don't get the food like they had back then. There's good fried chicken, kitchen fried chicken, ham, country ham, banana. Man, I tell you what, I used to really look. I'd look around before I started eating to see where the banana pudding was at.
Well, I'm telling you. One of my favorite things to eat was I was always hunting a crock pot on the table because I knew that somewhere in one of them crock pots was going to have some crock pot cube steak and gravy.
Hush.
Now, boy, I could tear up some crock pot cube steak and gravy now.
I'm telling you. You know, people don't have nothing like that no more, don't reckon. I really used to enjoy that.
No, I did too. Getting out and just eating and fellowshipping and having a good time.
We had to walk to where we was going to get that food. We didn't have a big fine car to ride in.
By the time you got there, you was good and hungry anyway, wasn't you?
I'm telling you. Hey, those was good old days.
That's right. Well, Herman, we appreciate the report and hope you have a good weekend. We'll talk to you next time.
All right. Appreciate it, Todd.
Bye-bye. Herman Jones from the Cliffside area letting us know what's happening down in the lower part of the county. Have to get in with, we're going to let Jim get a hold of Luther Gillikin, find out if he's feeling a little bit better to be on the report. We'll try to catch up with him maybe on Monday. Of course, he went back into the hospital, having some tests done on his arm. They're having a problem getting rid of the infection or whatever it is in his arm. They can't quite figure out what's wrong with that, but we'll try to touch bases with Luther over the weekend, maybe get him back on the Call Around Report for Monday. That leaves us time for birthdays and anniversaries. If you're celebrating a birthday today or tomorrow, give us a call at 287-3356, and we'll put all the names that have been called into the station here into the hat. And we're going to draw a name, and that person will receive a Mi Pueblito gift certificate good for $5 off at the Mi Pueblito restaurants. Birthdays and anniversaries for today or tomorrow. Give me a call now, 287-3356.
Do you need a legal consultation regarding wills, real estate closings, or Medicaid planning, or just legal representation? Contact attorneys Geraldine Willis, Kent Baldwin, or Martin Gerard at